I am still Clayton Graul. This is the big 10 year. The big 10 year. Stoked on it. 10 years building DIY. This was 9 years ago. The DIY culture is definitely still under the radar, so it keeps it kind of gritty and street. DIY, what do I consider it? Originally, building your skateboard out of roller skates. And at this point, it's building these permanent structures to skateboard. You can be doing it in your backyard. You can be doing it on the street in front of your house, adding concrete with your buddies or yourself. You're like, I want to build this here so I can skate it. That's DIY. You're just doing it. I mean, you need new spots. Skateboarding can get stale. They don't make as many spots as they knob, you know? So you're losing spots all the time. So this is just another way to keep the mission alive. I would say you got to start slow, but we just had P-side, and that was anything but a slow start. That was all in one skate park in a month.
We're at P-side. P-side. I helped build it. There was definitely a crew of us that helped build it. I never want to say that I built it myself because that's not true. We all helped build it.
We heard this from our buddy Tyler. He's one of our friends from the DIY Discovery. Said come check the spot out. Helped him out because he helped us out. So, and we've just been building every weekend since for 4 weekends in a row. Coming after work on the weekdays, getting it prepped. All the locals been helping us out. It's been going really good. Really, really good. Been blowing up. Yeah, good times.
This is like a ticking time bomb, but we just don't know when it's gonna end. I don't know, dude. It could be tomorrow. It could be a couple months. Just depends whenever they want to knock it down.
I'm hoping this thing will last quite a long time, but I mean, seeing that gates are getting thrown up too, I mean, doesn't look too good. But I mean, as skaters, we know with DIYs, they come and go, but gotta enjoy it while it lasts.
How's it going, man?
Morning.
Morning, what's going on?
Eventually, you guys knew it was coming.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're here with their fencing company. They're going to fence it off. I know you guys try to do something positive and stuff, but, you know,
It is what
it's private property, so.
That's fine.
Hopefully the homeless don't come back now.
Well, yeah, probably will, but that's another subject. All right, appreciate you guys.
All right, have
Thanks.
a good day.
Have a good one.
You too.
I think the DIY scene affects the community in a positive way. Like, it brings the community together, building stuff that isn't generally skated on, as well as I've seen families being brought, like kids being taught how to work with concrete. I brought my kids to go work on DIYs that we were building, and it's a pretty good lesson for them. Also, we like clean up some areas. Like, for example, we had the Discovery DIY going on. There was a bunch of drug addicts and homeless people that were living there, and once we started building there, they fanned out. The cops were actually kind of appreciative that we were building it there, so that way it kept all the riffraff there and they didn't have to go there and kick them out.
It kind of gives kids and even adults in the community a place to go and do something and help out and clean up and skate and maybe get away from broken homes and stuff. So it just makes you want to build faster, skate harder, cherish it a little more. Just put everything you have into it, because when it's gone, it's just a memory. But what's rad about that is all the people you met along the way are there with you to go to the next spot.
Well, let's spec some land. The Urban Skate Project. Over here at First and Mission. Looks like a real shit pit from here. Oh yeah, prime time. This is what we need to see. Little downhill run. Something seems wrong with this picture. This looks pretty prime. They obviously don't care much about the location. 2 foot, 3 inches. Whew. That's the bathroom. How's it going? Love your outfit. We'll call it the Viaduct, dude. It's already got a plaque and everything. This has got a lot of potential. I like all the graffiti. I like the pile of garbage. I like the tent. It's all everything we're looking for these days. See how far we can get away with it. How long?
DIY is just getting in there and just renegade style with no rules and just going for it.
It's just like a part of skateboarding, I feel like. It just seems like it sort of came with it. Like, we're always skating, we're always filming clips, we're always working on something, we're always being creative, we're always building spots, you know? We're always skating what's there and altering it.
DIY builders are not waiting for permission to do something. They're not waiting for somebody to get a grant so they can build a skate park. They're seeing a spot like this spot here, and they're fucking building it, and they're taking it into their own hands. They're not waiting for somebody to say they can do it. For the skate community, it's amazing. You can build a DIY in a day and have something to skate. I think DIY is skateboarding. The spirit is the same.
I think DIY is important to skateboarding because it gives it a little bit different aspect of just your skate park and your regular street. So you're able to skate something different, get creative with everything.
Skateboarders are pretty creative individuals. Like, we're pretty crazy about that. It's important because it's who we are.
You get to be creative and get to do whatever you want and make it your own and have your own style. So that's what skateboarding is all about.
It's funded by the people that are going to skate it rather than the city funding it. We mess up a lot and then we learn. Nobody teaches us how to do this, so like as we go along, we learn as we go, and the spots get better and better after each spot that we build. You gotta try and try and try and try, and then finally you'll get it right, and then it starts becoming more of like an art that you try to perfect.
DIY, I mean, DIY is just something, you put your blood, sweat, and tears into this, you know? You burn a hole in your pockets trying to make something out of nothing.
I mean, that's the purpose. This is the purpose. To come skate with your friends, to make new spots. I would say 99% of the urban skate projects are all, like, I'll tell you where they're at. They're not secrets.
Some people don't want people who didn't build it to skate it, and I think that's fucking whack. Everything that I've built and helped build with my friends, we always let people skate it regardless. It's something that should be enjoyed by the skateboarding community, but there's also a level of respect that you have to approach the spot with when coming, like clean up your fucking trash. Don't leave beer cans everywhere. Don't get all hammered and tag.
DIY is a lot more raw. It's not so cookie cutter as the skate parks are these days.
And in the good skate parks, everything's perfect and smooth and like that, but in DIY, you gotta get a little gnarlier, which I love. Like, anyone I feel like that comes from the streets, like skating the streets, can relate and adapt.
The lines are getting blurred, but if you go to a skate park and you go to a DIY, you'll know the difference. One probably has rocks you gotta clean out. When you build something, it's like, hey, we're gonna go skate the quarter pipe, and everyone lines up on the quarter pipe and everyone skates the quarter pipe for the day or so. And that's a special feeling you don't really get many other places. It's everyone focused in on one obstacle. I love that.
Man, I love the Urban Skate Project and what we've been doing. See, I claim that, I say we've, because I've been building with them for a while, and like it actually gives me like a sense of fulfillment. I mean, the Urban Skate Project is going to different communities and even helping build some stuff and fix some stuff up. It's awesome.
I think what they're doing is they're getting people hyped on aspects of skateboarding where they can shine. Like some people are just good builders. Imagine being like a little kid that's kind of doing that, but then all of a sudden they have something to look up to and they're seeing possibilities. I think it's awesome.
Well, I think it's glorious. Getting a bunch of dudes together, building new stuff wherever you can. How can you go wrong?
Urban Skate personifies this DIY spirit because Clayton and the crew, they're never waiting for somebody to be like, oh, you should come build here. They're constantly looking for spots to build at and fucking building it. So what they're doing, what Clayton's doing is amazing. And whatever little part I get to play in it, I'm super stoked about. It's fucking rad.
Knowing that a spot can be gone tomorrow is why you have to get out there and get it while you can.
When people don't get to experience it, you feel like you missed out on something.
The time factor just gives it more meaning because it's like, you got to get it today. You're going to push a little bit harder, you know? One more try, one more rev.
The cool thing about DIYs is knowing that your spot can be gone tomorrow, because you got to get it while you can. You got to enjoy it. You got to stay present in that moment of building and skating. And I just love the whole process of it. Scoping the spot, building the spot, getting told that it's going to get torn out, and then the sadness that comes with it in your community when it's going to get torn out.
Success. What is success? You built something and it's finished. That's success. Someone gets one trick on it. Or shit, one slam. They just fucking eat shit. That's success.
One good skate session is a successful DIY.
It doesn't have to be perfect or anything. It just, the most successful thing is that you're out there having fun with your buddies and enjoying your time with your friends and family, and as long as you had a good time.
The kids got somewhere to skate. You know, the kids in the neighborhood don't have to take a bus, you know, if they can even get a bus pass. So, you know, it just helps. It helps with being a positive influence on kids, I think.
Makes it a better place, cleans up the neighborhood, gives kids something to look forward to, gives kids hope.
It does a lot of good, even if you don't skate, you know, to see kids, you know, families, or brotherhood, you know, new friends, old friends, you know, there's life. It brings life.
It's something special when we're all together building this, you know, and it's very rewarding.
If it's just one word, it's stoked.
The community and just vibing together, that's really what it's all about. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it lasts a day, lasts a whole year. It's just as long as we're all together and having fun.
Once you start doing enough of these and they start getting torn out, it's just like, okay, we're on to the next one.
It always sucks when they go. It really does. But it doesn't deter me. I'm gonna still keep doing it. You know, there's always another spot to build. All right, here we are at P2. It's been just a couple months since they tore down P-side. And this is really what it's all about, just keeping a spot going. The best thing is building what you want to skate and having a session with your friends. So get out there and try it. But know this, concrete is addicting. We don't call ourselves concrete junkies for nothing. Concrete's cheap, so don't worry, make a couple mistakes. Even if they tear your spot out, don't let it break you down, because building it, that was the session. They can't take that from you. So on to the next one, as they say. Build fast, skate hard, because you never know when it's gonna go.